No, today's been really nice so far. We did make it to 90 degrees though, and that's the first time that we've done that so far this season. We know that summer is not here yet, but it certainly kind of felt like it a little bit today. The normal for today is 71. We were not near the record though, the record being 97. That was back in 1899. So temperatures have come down a little bit since then for a lot of us. Now technically at DFW, we're still about 89, 90 degrees. It's our Fair Park camera. We've got the clouds still bubbling up, but we've seen sunshine all day today. But with the heating of the day, the clouds start to bubble up, and then we've got the showers that have kind of bubbled up a little bit just west of Fort Worth and also west of Hillsboro. But zooming in a little bit closer, everything that we've got going on right now is continuing to weaken. It's very isolated around downtown Dallas, and then we've got a couple of showers off to the south, and even in the last 20 to 30 minutes or so, a lot of that has gone away. But nonetheless, we're going to keep that very slim chance of an isolated shower storm in the forecast for this evening, with an even lower threat. They could become slightly strong, maybe low and severe, but at this point, those chances look to be very low. We're going to watch it nonetheless. Looking at our timecast, we're going to go ahead and push it for the next few hours. This is going to be 8 o'clock this evening, and it's still showing at least a very low coverage of showers and storms, but the coverage should be picking up more so overnight and into tomorrow morning, with the best coverage being just north and east of Dallas. As we get into tomorrow afternoon, I think the coverage still stays higher northeast of Dallas. In fact, tomorrow afternoon, we're going to keep the clouds around, but I think most of the day looks dry at this point. By the time we get into Thursday afternoon, we're going to have the clouds around. Temperatures still look very warm, but late Thursday evening into Thursday night, the rain moves in out of the south, and it looks like the rain coverage becomes a lot greater Thursday night into Friday morning. By Friday afternoon, I think we do have some light rain around, but here's the thing. I think most of the day does look dry all the way into the weekend. So over the next few days, there are some rain chances. I think the rain chances look the best though once we get into Thursday night into Friday morning. By Friday afternoon, those rain chances start to wind down. So for tonight, we're dropping down generally into the low to mid 60s, about 64 tonight in Canton, 62 degrees in McKinney, 62 in Graham, and 62 tomorrow morning in Breckenridge. Tomorrow afternoon, it's still going to be nice and warm, but not nearly as warm as where we ended up today, especially where we are expecting the better coverage of rain and storms tomorrow. So about 68 tomorrow afternoon in Paris, 68 in Sulphur Springs versus an 80 degrees in Fort Worth, a 78 in Waxahachie, and 82 tomorrow afternoon in Graham. So for tonight, clouds will continue to increase. Scattered rain will be a possibility, especially north of Dallas. Temperatures drop down into the low 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, we're looking partly to mostly cloudy. Scattered storms will be a possibility. The chance for taking it up to about 30%. So the coverage overall still fairly low. And then by the time we get into Thursday night into Friday morning, now we're taking it to a 60% coverage, with the coverage going down during the day Friday. This weekend looks really nice. If you're into the warmer temperatures, we're going to see some sunshine, temperatures in the mid and upper 80s, a little bit of a breeze, but not terribly windy by any means. On Monday, temperatures drop down into the low 70s. And then looking at that last 7 days of the 14, temperatures, they go up and down. It looks like by the time we get into April 2nd, we're looking at temperatures in the low 80s. We go into the mid 80s by the time we get to the 3rd, and then temperatures go back down into the upper 70s. Notice by the end of the 14-day, temperatures go to the upper 70s down to the low 80s. There's still a couple of chances of rain, but generally it's looking pretty nice. It's also starting to look a little bit more unsettled as we get farther along into spring. Guys, back to you.
That has spring written all over it there, Cassie. Thank you.